I only have one Daphnia culture that's doing very well at this point. It's difficult to culture green water during the winter, but for about 20 years I've been able to keep them going. Hopefully in the springtime I can culture some green water outdoors and then add them to my Daphnia cultures and get an explosion of fish food. The last time I counted, I had 5 cherry shrimp, 3 larger shrimp that are probably female, and 2 small males, I do believe. I only see 4 at this point, but every time I turn the filter off to feed the shrimp and the fry in the fry starter tank, the shrimp tend to congregate here around the outflow of the filter. I suppose there's lots of microbes that grow in that area, and when the filter's on, the flow prevents them from feeding there. So this is what they do while the filter is off. Upon closer inspection, I see that I still have 5 shrimp. The 3rd female is hidden between the power cord of the heater and the magnetic thermometer. So yes, I still have 5 cherry shrimp. What I had planned on doing was removing the substrate, leaving the shrimp in here, and then slowly replacing that with fluval stratum, a little bit at a time over the course of several weeks. Hopefully the stratum wouldn't lower the pH of the water as quickly that way, and the shrimp could slowly acclimate to it. But since I haven't seen any shrimplets or buried females in quite some time, and these shrimp don't appear to be breeding, I think the best thing to do would be to move them to the otocinclus tank. They won't hurt the otocinclus, and the otocinclus won't hurt them. The temperature in that tank is the same as this one, and the pH should be about the same because it's the same type of substrate. Then I can go ahead and properly break down this tank and aquascape it with the fluval stratum. Now, since these shrimp appear to be full grown, perhaps past the breeding age, I might just leave them with the otocinclus and order another dozen cherry shrimp that should be young, hopefully. That's what I got last time I ordered cherry shrimp. From what I understand, young shrimp are better able to acclimate to a different pH. So starting fresh with this tank after I rescape it might be the best course of action to get a nice 10-gallon cherry shrimp tank. I've had a lot of fun with this potting soil tank, but I believe it's time to move on, so I removed all the plants and the driftwood and the 5 shrimp, and I've left it running for several days just in case I happen to notice any shrimplets. There don't appear to be any, so I'll go ahead and break it down so that I can rescape it with Fluval stratum substrate. All 5 of the cherry shrimp seem to be happy in this 29-gallon tank with 3 otocinclus. I most often see the cherry shrimp on the driftwood. You can see 2 females on the left and 1 male on the right, enjoying the microbes that they're picking off of the surface of the driftwood. Here's the 3rd female cherry shrimp, and over here is the other little male behind this glass bowl. I removed the glass bowl temporarily, thinking that the shrimp don't seem to go into the bowl. I was afraid they would miss the food. But without the bowl, the 2 hang on the back filters, make an awful mess of the food that I offer, so I put the bowl back in and offer some of the shrimp food on the glass bottom of the aquarium, just in case they don't go in and find it. However, I think there's plenty of food in the tank for the shrimp. They don't seem to be missing out at all.